Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about dependent personality disorder. The general criteria for personality disorder must be met, which is that the behavior is deviated from the normal, that is causing distress to the person and to the others. And personality develops during early years, late childhood, adolescence, and these continue to present themselves in their adult life. At least four of the following must be present. Number one, encouraging or allowing others to make most of one's important life decisions. So these people are dependent. Whatever they do, they want others to encourage them. If they don't, they won't. Even if they do something, they will want to check with them, ask them constantly, have they done it right? Is it the right way? They keep on harboring those thoughts in their mind that others do better, others will support, and they themselves can't do much. So they need encouragement. And number two, subordination of one's own needs to those of others on whom one is dependent and undue compliance with their wishes. So, what happens if they need something, they will ask somebody else and they will beg them to help them, to take them. They worry about if they don't, and they keep on asking them again and again. Otherwise, they keep on getting tense, uncomfortable, and won't do themselves, and even to the extent they starve sometimes unless the others keep on helping. And over the period, what happens? The others will continue to provide the needs, and this comes into a vicious circle, feeding into their dependent personality. Number three, unwillingness to make even reasonable demands on the people one depends on. Because they are dependent on the other person, they are very careful not to upset them and keep on making demands on them so that they continue to provide the support. If they don't, they they continue to keep on asking them. Number four, feeling uncomfortable or helpless when alone because of exaggerated fears of inability to care for oneself. So if they are on their own, they feel very uncomfortable. They feel helpless. They will pick up the phone, talk to somebody they are close to, and ask for reassurance and tell them to do something about it. Otherwise, they will not be able to look after themselves or care for themselves, and they create this fear in the other person as well, who is normally very close friend or caring person or even siblings or even children. Number five, there is preoccupation with fears of being left to care for oneself. There is this fear that if I am on my own, I will not be able to look after myself. Even the basic needs will not be met, like food, water, tablets. They 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 depend on the others, and it is just the preoccupation. Preoccupation is that you constantly keep on thinking the same thing again and again, although you do not avoid them, but you can't help keep on having these thoughts again and again. Number six, there's limited capacity to take everyday decisions without any without an excessive amount of advice and reassurance from them. So what happens even if you have made to make simple small decision, then you will ask the person you are dependent upon. So you will ask them, is it all right? Can I do this? Can I do that? but even then they are not sure whether they should do it or they will do it to the level that is required. So there is always this excessive fear, and they do not make decisions and depend on others. So overall, dependent personality disorder is developed quite early in life. They have learned behaviors to be dependent on others and not do things themselves. Therefore, there are times when they are in crisis and they end up having more problems of not able to do things, because over the period they may not even have learned the things that they should have done to be independent. Therefore, they end up being slightly incapable, or even to some degree slightly disabled in some way, and being dependent on others. I hope that I've given you the flavor of what a person with dependent personality look like. And if you like this video, please do not forget to like the video.